What's up, guys? We are live. Let me just sort everything out on my screen as well, so I can of course see everything nicely. Again, as always, haven't done a live stream in a while. I very rarely do. However, with the 1.19, I thought I may as well actually give some of the new features a try. Start building a base. I haven't played any survival for ages. Let me just make sure I've got this up. And yeah, just really try and get a little bit back to basics. I've just been doing guides for ages, and I started to build a little base. I think I've got this good idea in mind. So with that, let's get to it. Don't ask about the skin. I was just playing around with some of the free things. They didn't have a hat like mine. There we go. That's all on. So it's the white hat. I'm wearing some sort of balaclava. Got the ginger beard. Got some weird vests going on and some jeans. But either way, let's get to it. Now, this is going to be played on my main server, which has now been switched over to Bedrock at the moment. That's going to be for the 1.19 update, of course. And yeah, I just wanted to play a little bit. I do actually sometimes just prefer playing Survival on Bedrock, to be honest. Where are we? So, a little bit of exclamation. Either way. Basically, I've started in the server. Spawns probably about 200 blocks that way, and I've made my way to this little area here. Basically there's two areas. Let me just sleep so I can make it light again. A bit too far away. And I found this really good place. It's like a really big empty space under the ground, and basically what I want to do is I want to take the whole top layer off of it and sort of leave it exposed, and then have like a base running down, sort of, you know, like in a cylindrical fashion. You've got the stairs going around it. Let's just go over there to show you now. So yeah, take out the top, make some stairs going around, potentially rooms around it. I've had to leave these silly little pillars in the way so I can actually remember where to go back to. It's really not too far, however I just found a sort of safer spot for the time being. So, this is the area. It's pretty big, it goes down even further than that, and the idea is, all of this top bit I want to take out, but I'm not just going to take it out normally. I want to take it out leaving little floating islands like this one that I have started right over here. So, if we come over here, this little tree and this little thing will be one small floating island, and there's just going to be tons of them, so there's tons of trees, right? All the rest is open, and you'll be able to somehow make your way down there. Somehow figure it out, whether it's like water elevators or if it's just stairs running all the way down. Something anyway, and then rooms along. But anyway, that's the long-term plan. For the moment, let's just make sure that we actually got all the tools, we got everything ready. I'm trying to basically make this safe little passageway, so eventually I'll just be able to run during the night as well and keep working without fear of monsters, of course. And because the area we got these cool pandas. This one, he's just chilling. It's not. I cornered this off a little bit. This is another bit that I've been adding to, so I've actually got a little bit of food as well. Let's just check it out. I think I've got some wheat. I've got some watermelon, and that's about it. I mean, scenery wise, it's not too bad. I mean, it's looking pretty good over here. Oh, is that a little sheep? No, I've got a bed now, and I'm pretty sure I have enough for a second bed too. In fact, I do need some food, so let's just go cook this up. One of the reasons why I stopped here as well was because of the bamboo. Obviously with bamboo you got like fuel, got quite a lot of fuel as well. I need to put a gate there, but I think I should have some coal anyway. I've done a little bit of mining yesterday. There we go. Some iron as well. That's going to be my tactic, really. I'm sorry. Basically, get enough iron, get enough tools so I can actually leave that, you know, I'm going to need a lot of spades, basically, to actually get that exposed. I'm just going to grab a couple of these. What's my health like? No, I may as well wait for that. So, grab the tools, build up the tools, make some sort of safe expressway there, or if not, the path. And then going to get going. In fact, I am probably going to get going a little bit now with it because I wanted to test out the island idea. Obviously, floating islands will look cool, but I'm not sure if it's going to work out that well. Right. Oh, and the mine, of course. This is not one to really rave about. I've got, basically, you go down a little bit. We've got a couple of levels so far. I think I've got level 1 and level 2. Level 1 being here, it's pretty much useless so far, I'm quite honest. I hit water that way, and that way, did I? I don't know, maybe some zombies. We can go a little bit further down, but to be fair, I'm probably not going to, because We've got 25 iron. That's a lot of spades. I've got this weird high window here, and the sun's sort of slowly going on me. It's on my right arm at the moment. By the end of the live stream, it'll probably be like on the left side of my body. So let's get some sticks. Now, I'm not going to lie, it has been some time since I played Survival, so I'm going to look like a little bit of a noob here. And also, I probably should have researched a little bit more about the actual new things that have come out since this new update. Obviously, I've heard good things. I've been keeping an eye out for it as well, but I've not really researched it. I know I've heard a lot about I think it's the Ally. Either way, the new mob that's come on. I probably should find it. I think the only thing that I do know about that is, oh, Lumper. I don't know if you're still on. I won't type, but hello if you are. If you are still on. Yeah, playing some survival. If you do want to join, mate, it's havocraftmc.com. I can't remember the port. If you're still listening, let me know, and I'll let you know the port you can jump on. Literally just started this world like yesterday. Played a little bit just to get the little house up, and yeah, so going to start with this floating islands over this. Let me just go around the side as well, so you can get a little bit of the scale of how big this is as well, because it's quite the project. There we go. I mean, you can't really see, it's quite dark, but basically all of that is just going to be open on the top of floating islands. It should hopefully look great. I hope. Maybe should have bought more food than that. That's another thing I did think of, maybe setting up like, or maybe I should have done it in the first place, is just setting up a little base camp here. Because like having food here would be much more essential than where it is. Either way, let's get on with the first floating island. Still here, playing on with night. Okay, a bit busy at the moment. I didn't know you guys were playing. That probably would have been a better live stream joining you guys, to be quite honest, rather than just playing on my own. But I do, you know, when you have this like idea in your head, and yeah, I spent most of last night thinking, right, I want to do this. So I think I'm gonna persevere a little bit. But I don't know, I might get bored of the floating islands, and there is a heck of a lot to dig out. What's your current project if you're still watching? I make this a floating tree as well. It's quite large and in the way. I'm going to take this one down. Of course I didn't bring an axe. These pandas are literally everywhere. But I do prefer spots with pandas, bamboo, little waterside areas. Okay, I think I'll make myself a crafting table. That's probably the next best idea here. Inventory full. No, it's not. So I'm trying to think of the best way to actually go up and down and make this a little bit more accessible as well, because once it is, I mean, dropping down to that height, oh, maybe water pools of some sort, and then get the old water elevator coming back up, I think. And I need to make sure that I don't drop myself. What the? Oh, don't go down there. That is a... Oh no, they're right. They're cat-like. Right, so I can say that is one island successfully done so far. Let me just take out the rest of it. Yeah, the only bit that gets a little bit scary is as you go towards the bottom layer. Well, you're not really sure what the bottom layer is, so you sort of just keep digging. You have to like hope that you know when to stop, or you're not stood on top of the top block. Get some of this. No. Oh, no. That could have been a fatal mistake. Oh, no way. Casino, that sounds pretty fun. Is this Knight's server? Oh yeah, yeah it is. That's cool. I've been meaning to join on there and play for ages actually. Are you guys going to be on for long? Mind you, I don't think I'd be any help for your current thing. If I joined on, I have nothing. New player. Right. Let's see if I can just peek over. Looks like we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hello, Jacob. How's it going? Is that the Fallout guy? I'm heavily into Fallout. I haven't played it in some time, but yeah, I always consider that playing that before I do a live. Yeah, Limper, yeah, on the server. It is, mate, yeah, if you want to join. Literally just a Bedrock survival server that I started the other day and started playing on a bit. There's nothing really special about it. If you want to play some survival, you are more than welcome. Not sure if I left it in the description. I'll have to. Yeah, let me know if you want to join. I'll just I'll get the port over as well. I think I do remember the IP, but I don't remember the port. God, I made me some more spades. But yeah, very early on in this, I've literally had an idea, made a very small base, enough to be able to survive in, have a bed, etc. Not sure about night. That's cool. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're looking for one more player, PM me the address, and I might be able to join on a little bit if you're going to be playing for a bit. I can help with some adventuring. I'll try and do a little bit on this one, just so I can say I've done a little bit of work. So I was thinking about this all night last night, trying to think how to expose this massive area. I've got the shine coming through from the light. Jacob, you can indeed. Give me 1 second and I'll grab the information for you. Let me just get my guy to a safe place. Yeah, and this is the safe place, so really not too much to brag about. So Brick's still up and running. Oh, this should have failed. I haven't really had a server that I've had up for too long in absolutely ages, because like half the time I'll find like another mod pack or another mod and I end up switching it. So yeah, although like this is actually the server that I'm playing on now is realistically the same server, the world has been changed many times right now. Give me a second, let me just find the port for this server. But yeah, mind you though, I do still have the map, so I've kept it on both Java and Bedrock version, so I literally have the exact same map ready to upload. It's always been in the hope that I would I'll do it again and start it back up. Do you also play Java? I do in fact play Java edition, yes. I usually do play Java, it's just since the update I thought, oh, I can't just sign in with this one. That's extreme. I can't do the chat with this one. Right, sorry guys, I'll have to send in. If you do want to join, I'll send you the port. Just unfortunately, it's not letting me chat on that. Right, that should be the port to join the Bedrock. And the IP is HavoCraft MC, so Havo HAVO and then craftmc.com, and then the port that I just put down. But yeah, no, honestly, I keep wanting to upload it just so I can sort of go up. In fact, I have done a few times, put it up on servers, then I've had to end up changing it to something else. But yeah, I like to just check it out and go around the neighbourhoods. Maybe we should bring it back at some point. That was the whole point I kept the map, actually. I thought, you know what, I'm sure we can take off at some point where we left off. Mind you, I think you guys must have just started your new thing with Ocean Adventure. Must be a new map for the 1.19, I'm going to assume. You probably guys just started. I think I saw Knight saying something about that on the Facebook groups. me start taking some of this. But yeah, I'm afraid there's nothing too exciting that's going to be happening in this. It's literally just me digging out a massive roof hole, I suppose, for this cave. I haven't actually filled out yet. I can see some slimes as well, which I see are going to be handy. I can also see a bit more iron, but hopefully the amount of iron that I've got now is going to work for now. I've got a few more spades. Did I? Yeah. But yeah, if you are going to join, I think I'm sort of near world spawn. I did run off a little bit. But yeah, that was just to find a nice area as well. And then as soon as I saw this, I just knew this was going to be it. It's just huge. And I sort of, whoa, look at that. And I quite like underground bases as well. Also figuring out how to make elevators. It's my jam. A few months ago, I restarted a bit for the 1.19 world. Nice. Have you used like the new mob, the one that picks up stuff that's floating? Yeah. That's the one thing that I would like to know more about, and I really should have researched a little bit before I started this actually. So I've heard that it picks stuff up, doesn't it? Is it stuff that's floating? So like, would it work for like, for instance, if you're mining, and then like it goes and picks up all the stone behind you? This is the dangerous part, trying to expose this bit, but I really do quite like the little islands. Maybe, I mean, you could even do like each island has a little crop on it, so you got some like watermelon on some, pumpkins on the other, flowers on another. Mind you, without really, anyway, getting to it. Haven't yet, but plan to. Nice. I think, from my limited amount of knowledge, they are in the swamps area, or swamp area. I think I read that. This is really cool. This is genuinely, I've not seen because I know that the terrain was like this before this update, I think. But I've not played in a long time. Like survival on this one. My survival world on the last one had to run on 1.17.1 with a plugin called VIA version and VIA backwards, just so like older and newer versions could log on. Because one of the plugins on it wouldn't work with the newest version of 1.18. So realistically, I've actually not played any of this new world generation. So it's looking pretty cool. Sure everybody else has sort of like got used to it by now, but yeah, I haven't seen the big mountains. I haven't experienced these extreme caverns. Server IP in chat. Yeah, is that a fly or something just landed on me? That was weird. Frogs are in the swamp, allies are in the pillager cages. See. Make sure we don't fall to our death. Although, to be fair, I think this server's actually got keep inventory on. As it was just for fun server. There's nothing too serious about it. I thought I don't really want to be losing my stuff. A lot of the time you lose interest when that sort of stuff happens. I mean, I suppose it can sort of be fun when you got a lot of players on, you can play little tricks on each other, but at least you got people to like save your stuff rather than despawning. I've left a lot of times, come back, lost my stuff and died, but then obviously despawned at the same time, so ended up with no stuff. In fact, that's exactly why I stopped playing my last survival world. I know you shouldn't. It shouldn't put you off that easily, but it did. As soon as I come back and I realised that all my hard work had gone, and it had disappeared off the server as well, so there's no way that I could find it. Aha, hello, you have joined. You can probably see where I am by the coordinates. I'm sort of close, about 500 blocks one way, 200 another. Look at that. Oh. He's off. That looks so cool. I really want to go straight down there just to explore this whole thing. I think maybe we should make like a bucket of water, drop it down, and just go check it out. I think, yeah, that is definitely in order. Again, to you watching this, you're probably thinking, well, what? This has been out for a while. I know. I have not played. Well, I played like 1.17.1 versions. Let's go. So we need some water and we need a bucket. Is there any water around here? There we go, one bucket. I know where there's water back at base, let's just go back to base. Minecraft alpha texture pack. The alpha's quite bright on the greens, isn't it? And I'm hoping you can still hear me on here anyway. I'm just assuming so rather than chatting. But yeah, Minecraft Alpha is like... I played it not so long ago when I was testing out these other mod packs, and it's just so bright green. Also, you do get it with other mods and mod packs, don't you? And you just get, yeah... It's not Biomes, they're plenty. Is it J-I? One of them anyway gives you like a ton... So I'm trying not to fall at the same time. But it gives you a ton of extra blocks, and yeah, you get the old Minecraft grass in. Especially when you put one next to another, you realise how extreme the green is. Oh yeah, you can hear. Right, so I'm trying to place this bucket so it goes straight down. I can basically just have one way of going up and down, just for like a little exploration purposes. Okay, that's not going to be no good. That looks... I think this one's going to be our best bet if we do one right from here. Oh, that's it. Got to go for the nostalgic purposes. Right, let's do some... Oh my god! Well... That was deserved. See, that's lucky why you keep inventory on sometimes. Can be quite good. I didn't even think about that. I thought the water would be down straight away. I did not even think about that. That shocked me more than it probably should have. See. Yeah, my commitment level is definitely questionable on servers. I come on and I do something, but it's usually some time until I come back on again. Oh no. Oh, I didn't think about that. Are you close if you're still on? Let me make a bed. Go. Whoa! Oh, AFK in. Let me close my gates in that case. But I do have a bed ready for when you're back. I think it's somewhere in the chat, Victor or Victor. It's both server and IP. We probably should close this off, especially if we got night time. What the? See, this is one thing why I do prefer Bedrock sometimes. In terms of like Java, sometimes I swear to like the mobs are just terrifying sometimes, and they kill you quick. They just seem savage. Whereas on Bedrock, sometimes I just feel a bit like you just have that extra couple of seconds to like react, run away in some cases. And also the building. Where is he? There seems to be something nice about Bedrock, the way all the blocks line up when you're going from like you're trying to do a big line of blocks. That's just... Oh, they would have gone against each other then. It just seems like they don't... I don't know what the word is. It's almost like over blocking. It's like in Bedrock, you keep making one nice line. It makes one nice line. On Java, you try and make one nice line, and the blocks just end up going above, to the left, to the right. Either way, I think best bet at the moment is just to go on a bit of farm, and if we can't sleep at night at the moment, let's get rid of this guy first. Then get into a bit of good old farming. I do like farming, I'm not going to lie. It is one of my favourite things. Not in real life, I don't have a farm. I just realised what I'm saying. Glowberries. What are the benefits in glowberries? Is there anything, like, they like golden carrots or golden apples? Let's cook some of these. Can eat a carrot. Where's he gone? It's quite lucky I'm wearing a hat. I didn't realise, you know, inside still having to wear a hat because of that window. So it looks like they're coming on quite nicely. I've also got this parrot I did completely forgot I'd given some seeds to. What can parrots actually do? You're right back in a while. No problem. I'm not exactly sure how long I'll be playing for. I didn't really sort of like plan. Well, I planned like a little bit for this, but oh, we got a really weird battle going down. But yeah, I might be on, I might not be on. Either way, you got the server IP. I'm not going to be honest, I don't know how long it'll be up for. However, at the moment, building a base, so quite happy with it. But give it a go if you want to. Now, believe it or not, that is my first creeper experience here. Oh, don't blow up! Ah. You had to. You just had to, didn't you? Let's clear this up a little bit. I'm not going to clear this too much here. As long as they can't get in again. I don't miss creepers. On the Java servers, one thing I always put is the grief prevention, and one of the just best things about it stops the creeper explosions. I think it's something like over water level. Hello, Victor. Over water level, like any explosion doesn't blow up anything. Doesn't matter how much you try. Alright, do I do a bit of mining? I'm thinking we got a little bit of food. Maybe a little bit of mining I'm thinking of, just to gather a few resources. Although, mind you, is every... No, we've still got somebody online, so we cannot sleep. I don't think it works the same on servers, but I do remember on settings somebody saying apparently that you could do something about the... Although, mind you, I really don't think this affects on the server, does it? Because you'd actually have to do it on the server itself for it to take effect. Come on, night time. Can't get on with any of my neat plans. Maybe, in fact, what we should do is just get on with the pathing a little bit more. Make sure we've got a nice little neat path going all the way down. That way we can at least safely go up and back and forth when we got a lot of zombies and it's in the dark. Plus these are growing nicely. What did I want now? Let's get some walls. Let's get a ton of walls actually. There we go. Also, in the update, has anything happened to the pandas? Is there any anything else that we can do with them? Can we do anything with pandas in the first place? That's a good question, which I would like to know the answer of. Apart from make them sit and look pretty cool, obviously. I really can't see a thing with that sunshine down. My screen has just gone like a complete white sheet. Oh, this little guy. Whoa, whoa there, fella. Do you know what? Some armour wouldn't go amiss. I've got some super basic armour on me. Oh, he's on my shoulder. Oh, there we go. So that's a use for the parrot. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that usage. Whoa, whoa! He's like hit me off of my path. Yeah. Oh. Oh my god. What is... Did that dude just jump over me? What kind of tactics are these? Get out of here. What's up? If you make your way towards me, I've got a bed. It's getting a little bit dangerous out here. Come on. Ah, did I just destroy the bamboo? Maybe I should come towards you with a few bits. Oh no, what have you lost? Let's get some. Let's get rid of some of this stuff first, I'm thinking. There we go. Just gonna run through the jungle until I get there. Let me prepare some stuff. Wrong button. So we are gonna need some swords. I could probably do with a little bit of an upgrade also. And what do we have left? Grab some iron boots. Oh, finally it's daytime after all of that. Is that my one? To be fair, I'm not sure what way you're going to be coming from. You're going to be coming from 0, 0. Either way, I'll meet you near the whole thing. It should be safe now, to be fair. The light's out. Oh yes, the water. I completely forgot about that. Let's get back to seeing what it's like down there. I am quite intrigued. So the only time that I've sort of seen anything like this was actually, it's in World Painter. It's something I've used quite a few times, quite a few maps, and it's really old. But like the world generation, if you use I think it was like a dungeon beta tool, you could recreate all of these things like in the earth and the terrain, which I found really weird because like when I started seeing like pictures of this, I thought that's exactly the same thing. I just find ironic that it's been out for like so long with World Painter, with something that you could literally do with any map. Oh, what on earth happened there? Oh, I think I'm gonna die. I was too keen on chatting then. Completely forgot. Oh yeah, World Painter. But yeah, I think I've mentioned this before. Either way, I just find it just bizarre that it took like 6 years after it was available then, or something. I just pulled them years out of my out of nowhere. But yeah, it's been a number of years. World Painter just been able to do it for ages, and then I don't know. It just seems like if they have the mechanics to do it so well, then it took a while till we got to here. Hello, Mr. Slime. You are going to be perfect. I've got the parrot coming down as well, just gently floating down. Right, let's go for a bit more. Where did I... So I got deaded last time over there. Oh, this is crazy. This goes down for ages. Wow. I mean, I can't see a thing, but... So is this the bottom? This is like truly the bottom, I think. No, it can't be because I saw them like lush caves or whatever they're called. Let's go this way. I want to see some vegetation. Oh. Another absolute bonus about Bedrock is just being able to like click, click, click and kill him. No cooldown period. Now, I don't know how much you can see on the live screen. You can probably see more than me. Just see a lot of dark. What is this? Okay, so it looks, at least by frantically running around and doing this, the cave's starting to show up a little bit. We can actually, we can see where we're going a bit. Where was those caves? I swear it looked like it reached a really bottom bit and then it hit some caves. Oh, did we go down? Can we go down? We found the cave. Right, I'm coming up. I hope. I mean, it might take a while because I'm working against the downward force of the water, but I'm slowly making my way up. Oh, so's the parrot. Oh god, this is going to take some time, not going to lie. Oh, I can see. There they are. So what is within? It's not in the base, but it will be in the base. That's the idea. So I want to take out like the whole top layer that's covering this cave, sort of like exposing it, and then make the base. Well, that's like the long-term plan of it anyway. I believe you must be somewhere close. Hello, Mr. Parrot. Ah, hello. I think I got a few bits for you. I think I've got like a sword. Yeah, you can have one of them. One of them. One of them. I'm running out. You can have some of them. A couple of them. Also, I need to check out if there's a zombie near us. I think you must have took him out. There we go. No worries. Right, so yeah, obviously our base is this way. It's really not a huge base, so I've got to go around all these overgrown trees. It's not a huge base, but you know, it's a little base. It's something. Basically, if you follow these little pillars, they will guide you home. Well, that's the idea. Ah, hello. Where is everybody? There we go. We've got the three of us. Three amigos. I did actually make you a sword as well, Victor. Hang on. Let's give you the sword. I don't really have much else to give you. You can have like a spade. Oh. Small upset son at the moment with his mom. Right, so obviously help yourself, guys. We have a few little bits in here. It's not really the best of bits. We have some dirt. We have quite a lot of dirt. We have a few crops over here if you do want to help yourself with food. Oh, why would you kill the panda? Look at him. He's like a cute thing. In fact, what I can do is grab some of that dirt. I'm going to fill up that creeper hole. Let's get that. Oh, I forgot about this parrot. One thing I do actually want to get into a little bit more is texture packs. Oh, thank you. Sorry, my bad. So I've been talking to, I spoke a bit to Knight, also to Berry, and they've just been making these like super amazing texture packs, which I'm I really do want to learn. I've learned like the basics at one point. He did show me some things, but like they're onto like next level stuff now with like animations and like all this stuff, which I never thought you'd be able to do on Bedrock Edition. I thought it was like simply just a Java thing with mods. But yeah, they're doing it, and they're doing it pretty nice. Custom data pack, yeah, that can be a problem sometimes, can't it? Especially with new updates. I need to make some glass actually. That's next thing to do. Wait, 1, 2. I don't really. Should I spend time on this? I'm not really too sure. It seems like it's taken time away from a massive thing that we got going on. Yeah, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back to a bit of digging. Let me just make sure I've got my bits. Oh yeah, he is. He is definitely a wizard. Yeah, I've got like I've got the absolute basics down. So like how to get a pack onto your get a pack sort of downloaded, and then change like some colours basically. You know, if you do want to do that, I've got a tutorial that's quite easy to do that, but yeah, no, they're on to like some super duper stuff I would like to learn at some point. I hope I left myself, yeah. Oh, I got some back. If you are watching, guys, the idea is basically to take the roof off of this cave, and then yeah, expose loads of like little floating islands like this one here. I know you can't really see it that much, but that's the idea. Oh. I shouldn't be laughing. I just looked to the left and someone's just like flying down into the abyss. Don't worry, guys. There is. You should still have all of your stuff on you. It's what's the word now? I was literally saying it earlier. Keep inventory. Keep inventory is true. So although you will have to take a little stroll over here, you should still have everything on you, including XP, I believe. Pretty sure. When I was like heavily into command blocks, I figured that one out. That's one thing that I do miss though, command block stuff, because it's so like manual. You know, you gotta like figure it. You gotta think of what you want to do, then you gotta like use the command block. Oh. Well, I should put the bed a bit closer, to be fair. At least I'm just here. On my way. Yeah, there we go. We do have the XP still. But yeah, command blocks is definitely something I miss doing. The only problem is it can just take so long sometimes. You might have like the most simple thing that you want to do. You know, you want to calculate this and you want to calculate that and you want an end resolution. But then sometimes it's just impossible. Sometimes, well, it's not that it's impossible. That's the thing. Keep inventory off. Ah, you wanna keep it dangerous. Right, at the moment I'm probably not going to do that because I don't really want to die and lose my stuff, and that's probably quite likely to happen, considering what I'm doing right now. In fact, like if I don't fall and die within the next 10 minutes, that's going to be super lucky. And it's getting a bit dark now as well. I'm still having this problem with sun on my screen. At least I've got the hat so it's not sun on my face, but it's really hard to see. As soon as it gets anything like near dusk, I believe is the correct term for that. I just sort of can't see anything. Am I lost? Oh, there we go. Follow the stumps. The one thing that I might do later times, actually finish this. I mean, it's so nice up until now. It's easy, you know where you're going, it's lit up, it's protected. We could probably do with a wall that's like too high, potentially. Okay, of course I can't sleep. There's like 3 of us on, and we've only got 2 beds. So that was a completely waste of a run. Let's go grab some watermelon. Oh, and can you... let me just see if I can do that. So I'm not sure. So the thing is, where this running on the server, I'm not sure if it obeys the the rules of that. But let me just have a look. So settings, what would it be in? Game. I missed it. Is it not on here? Is it just like not a thing that you can't do, like not off the server? yeah, I think that's a no can do, if I'm quite honest. How do you do... No, that's really annoying. So I know there's an option. Well. Well, well, well. I mean, I think there is cheats enabled on this server. I just try not to start using cheats for stuff like that. So otherwise, you sort of end up working yourself into just like, oh, well, I'll just use the cheats to give myself this. And, oh, well, I'll just use cheats. And then, you know, next thing you know, you get bored of it. Because if you can just give yourself anything, it sort of like takes away from the fact of survival, I found. I've done it to myself many, many times. I really can't see a thing over here, though. It's really going to hinder progress. Oh, people are getting blown up. Right, I think I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to take one for the team. We're gonna have to do a as we can't do the 1% nighttime sleeping thing. We will do a time. There we go. Let's save some needless deaths on the server. So let's see. What I did. Let's go visit that nice looking bit actually first. That does seem like a plan. I would like to experience it as well. It looks very majestic. Let's go for the jump. Where is it? That way. No, no. What was? No. Oh, I don't want to miss it. Although is that sort of it? Is that I'm assuming that's it, isn't it? There's no... I don't really understand. I mean, it looks nice. Maybe I should have gone this way a little bit more. If I could see anything. Yeah, so maybe enough of this fooling around. Let's actually get some work done now. So back to the floating islands. I mean, from the top it should look quite cool once it's done. Just looking up and just seeing like a load of like floating islands with a little like small bit leading up to the wider bit. That's what's in my head anyway. This also isn't going to cut it. This is I mean, imagine having to go up every time. Let's say like your base and your bed's right at the bottom of this thing. No, no, no. Come on, parrot, let's go. Come on. What's the block that when you put at the bottom of the water it makes you rise up? Like, I know what it is by sight, but I don't know what it is by name. That's the one that we need to... What's going on? Right, back to the old spade, I suppose. Sorry, Mr. Parrot. Right, mind you, that is reminding me. I think I do have to finish up in around 5 minutes. Unfortunately, I mean, I will have time to do a bit of a live streaming later, but I do have something coming up, unfortunately. But yeah, I wasn't sure whether to make this into like a long sort of survival video, but I don't know. I think with long survival videos, it's quite hard because there's so many big names that play long survival videos that people watch, you know. So I mean, the actual chances of it getting watched are quite minimal, I suppose. You know, like everybody knows their favourite creator. You know, especially if it's like Hermitcraft related, you've got like a number of different creators making like really good survival stuff. So yeah, so it's a really hard one to get into, survival stuff. I mean, really my tutorials are only really just starting to get a bit more popular now, and that's only because I've been doing them for like literally 2 years, so like some of them are starting to pick up a little bit of pace. But even that, like, it's really nowhere near in terms of like the big YouTubers. They just yeah, it's hard trying to fight a fight sometime, and it's not really like a fight because like you want to join in, but then like you know they've just had like so much experience. Their content is just good, you know. Like they will spend like a long time recording their stuff to put it into like one episode, which sometimes just hard to find time to do, to be honest. Let's get a few. Do we have enough for an axe? Oh my, we are running out of iron. So I think last thing I'm gonna do before I finish up is actually just make like a little bit of base camp there, something that I can just like have work from, so we can cook. We've got a chest. Do we want to protect it? Maybe put a little fence around it or something like that, just so like you can run away. That wasn't a good idea. What is 6 fence panels going to do? So let's just go set up this little mini camp. Oh, nice, making a path. Very nice. I actually completely forgot about little paths, to be fair, but they just make it just seem just that little bit better. Our spawn points enabled. Yeah, I mean in terms of if you use a bed, definitely. I don't. Can you disable that? I'm not sure if you can disable it. Can you spawn points? I mean it's disabled in terms of like you won't be able to set your own spawn point unless you use a bed. Like you can't use the command, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that should be fine. Right, so chest. Got a little flame to cook the food. I've got a ton of these walls. Didn't think about that at all. Let's at least make this little area a little safe. Yeah, guys, if you're going to play, I'm going to have to shoot in a minute, but I will be on a little bit later. So I want to try and finish this project on. So yeah, feel free to play, go, stay, completely up to you. But yeah, should be back on later if you are on, and should be able to help out with a bit more building. Oh, this is going terribly. Yeah. I hate that. Finally get to safety and you got a monster nearby, so you can't even go to sleep. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this. As I feel like it's a little bit pointless now, but we at least have a slightly safe area to cook your food, at least. God, this sun is really beaming on me now. It's like right on here. Then that's not going to help with all the vines there. Let's just make this double anyway. Boop, boop. Right, now all we need is a nice little door. We have got the worst looking storage area in Minecraft, but it should work. As if to add insult to injury, it is not only the worst looking shack area in Minecraft, the door doesn't even fit nicely. There we go. But safety. At least this should, I mean, it realistically won't really stop a creeper. If they're going to blow up, they're going to be blown up through the... Whoa, my god. Right. Listen, learn. I don't die. Right, guys. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm going to leave. Obviously, use what you need. Play as you like. Public server. But we finally found the base. But yeah, have fun. And I'll be back later.